A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. One of baseball's best rivalries. The Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jason Hello makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Jason Hello.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
And this is going to be worth a look in show motion. I mean, this ball is straight over his head. I think when he lays out for this thing, he doesn't even see it until he's parallel to the ground. But to make an adjustment like that in midair, that's one of the plays of the year right there.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sweeney, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. EK is taking a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
One out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
The next pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is how you attack a baseball. Look at how quickly he gets to this ball in the inside corner. And that's a tough pitch to get around on. He pulls those hands just a little bit tighter into his body. He barrels it up and then drives it off the wall down the left field line.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Grounded foul. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
2-2 pitch on the way. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in Game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first-inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Now here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Yeah, and then just 1 pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but we could be ready to break out right here.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Time for a check of the scouting report now as we run you through the arsenal of this 29-year-old right-hander. Alan Craig will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now here it comes. Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Go Cardinals!
First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
1-1 pitch on the way. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. George Kataris will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Junior Lake waits on deck. Three and two, here it is. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And now this ties up Peralta. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting 7.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble and throw it anyway. Now, you know what happens then? That's a big E.
Junior Lake digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting eighth, third baseman number 4, Ryan Roberts.
Ryan Roberts will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. First pitch coming. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Just when you think you got a guy figured out, they start him out. Fastball, fastball. Then break him down with an 0-2 bender. That didn't take too long.
In now, Jeff Samardzija. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
From the stretch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Mark McGwire will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Mark McGwire.
First pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. .30 is on the way. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first offering. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. A runner at first with no outs here. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And Molina's aboard a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
This is a nice job of just getting that bat head out in front. Makes contact with this pitch right on the barrel and just drives it over the shortstop's head to score that runner from third.
Into the box now, Mark Ellis. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Corey Horn will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Come on, let's do it.
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Come on, Cardinals.
They'll try again, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got 1 more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Christopher Champion will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He waits. Now the pitch. On the slider right there for a called strike, and he's in a real deficit now, down 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here comes the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jason Pello is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Jason Pello.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. Runner goes for second. Hit and runs on here, and it's going to work to perfection as that's into the vacated area, a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, one away.
Hey, hey, let's turn
1-0 on the way. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be two. Peralta for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Ruggiano.
Justin Ruggiano will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woohoo!
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The catcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. George Kataris will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. The 3-2 one more time. And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Alan Craig will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming, and there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, not exactly what he wanted to do right here, I'm sure, but with the runner moving, no shot at second base to get him, so they're going to move a guy into scoring position here with just one away.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, and a ball 1-0.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Give him the green light.
A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Just get him 90 feet closer.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Here's a 1-0. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here we go, Cardinals.
2-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2.
Well, he's about 6'3" over there at first base, but I think he would have needed to be about 7'3" to grab that one. That thing was way over his head.
Yadier Molina will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
Come on, Cardinals.
The next pitch.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Let's go, Card.
The 1-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game.
Go.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Junior Lake will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Junior Lake.
First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-1 home. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Ryan Roberts will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First offering on the way. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Picked up by Peralta. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
Here comes the 2-0. Line hard. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter, second baseman,
Jason Hello will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Water! Get your water here.
Here comes the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. A runner on first with two away. Here's the 2-2 home. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count pitch on its way. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another payoff pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball four, and that's back-to-back walks now with two away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Ryan Sweeney will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Come on, St. Louis!
Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Get out of here, Cubs!
Pause, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Go, Sweeney, get on base, get on base.
Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
All right, St. Louis!
A big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Ellis will make the catch, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Johnny Peralta will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And here's the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the fourth. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
In now, Mark Ellis.
Second baseman, Mark.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
The 1-0 home. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey Horn.
Corey Horn will dig in with one in and one away.
Let's win, Cardinals!
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Into the box, Christopher Champion, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One 0 on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Ruggiano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Oh, come on.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Out here.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Looking a little off here to start the 5th.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Into the box now, Justin Ruggiano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. John Jay will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Left fielder number 21.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Alan Craig will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Come on.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The right fielder, number 8,
Michael Lee will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. From the belt, the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. So 1-2 with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. So he's done what he's needed to do.
Mark McGuire will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch coming. This is foul right side. 2 out with the man at first. From the stretch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
He's set, now the pitch. That's popped up, out towards short right field. Pello is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. George Kataris will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Number 9, George Kataris.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. This ball will be chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing better.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
We keep talking about it. He's careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Junior Lake standing in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Ryan Roberts will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
1-0 on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Stop is called right here.
Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Yadier Molina.
Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 2-0. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Knock it out of here.
The 3-2 pitch. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. The throw into second. And a good at-bat on 3 and 2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him third best on this Cardinals ball club. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Blake Parker will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Johnny Peralta will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. Get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Stepping in now, Mark Ellis. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Two. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in slow motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
In now, Corey Horn. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Let's go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hit something hard right here.
Ready on 2-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So This is a welcome sight with this one-out single.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike two.
And now, with runners at the corners and two strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Get it out of here.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. In the air to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runners breaking from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly and make it a 5-2 game now.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
John Jay will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 5-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Pat Neshek will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Pat Neshek.
So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-0. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he goes after ball four there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Jason Hello will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Antoine Weber will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Antoine Weber.
Alan Craig will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And Roberts will get him easily at first. 1 gone. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Let's go, Michael. Come on, Mike.
And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, I'm not sure if he got the greatest break on this ball out there in right field. You're going to see him leap right here at the end, and by the time he's able to run that thing down, it's not in time, and we're looking at a triple.
Carlos Villanueva will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Mark McGuire. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready now, the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
A man at third with 1 away. The 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well, and that's how you wind up driving in 100 runs. He knows all he has to do right here is hit the ball hard on the ground somewhere, and he's going to score that run from third. So that's exactly what he does.
Yadier Molina will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 6-2. Starlin Castro will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set, now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a high chopper. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Justin Ruggiano will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Derek Lowry will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. George Kataris will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Double play, kill, stay in there.
The 1-0 home. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
The 1-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Jay back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And the runner will score from second.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Junior Lake will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's the 2-0. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cards lead it 6-3. Johnny Peralta will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Into the box, Mark Ellis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Three-1 on the way. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Now the payoff pitch home. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Roberts is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Corey Horn will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
He waits. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Comes set, now the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jimmy Velasquez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Jimmy Velasquez.
Ryan Roberts will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Velasquez is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Wellington Castillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with 1 away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Jason Hello will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. He's ready now, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Ryan Sweeney will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jay is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Starlin Castro is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get the strikeout, man!
Now the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Fouled back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row. They've got things firing on all cylinders.
As always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 6-3. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.